This is going to be the right take, okay? What does it mean to fully surrender your life to God? I've been on a journey of surrendering my life to God and I want to take you guys along as I fully commit to His plan for me. This is not just about giving up things, but about choosing to completely trust in His will. To surrender means to stop resisting, to holding on to what I think is best, and to submit to God's authority. It's about laying down my plans, my desires, anything that doesn't align with God's calling on my life. I started by asking God for direction, and His answer was simple: listen. Listen like never before. And in these last few months, I've been overwhelmed by the blessings that I've received. New career opportunities, healthy habits, and a God-centered community. But there was still something missing. I hadn't fully let go of the things in my life that weren't serving Him. People think surrender is just about getting rid of the physical things. Old pictures, contacts. I've unfollowed more people than I can count, to the point where I deleted the app entirely. It wasn't just about cleaning up my phone though. I was cleaning up my life, removing distractions that kept me stuck in the past. It was tough. Some of these things, like old memories, designer items, or past friendships, weren't so important to me, but as I let them go, I realized they weren't serving the version of me that God is calling me to be. Even my support system didn't completely understand why I was throwing these things away that meant so much to me, but I had to trust that this was a personal step in my journey of surrender. There's this in-between phase where I'm still figuring out exactly who I am. The person I used to be feels so far removed from who I am now. I see the reminders of that old life, whether it's pictures or memories. It doesn't tempt me anymore. It feels like grief, like I'm grieving the person who I once was. But knowing that I'm becoming a better version, and a version that God called me to be, feels so much better than material items. Surrendering for me has also meant letting go of what the world thinks about me. Social media started to breed insecurity. Instead of scrolling, laughing here and there, I was wishing I was on a private jet, that I received that brand deal, or even a certain type of relationship. I had to take a step back and focus on my own blessings. I realized I was missing out on the beauty of my own life because of insecurity and comparing myself to others. I also had to surrender substances, unhealthy habits, and even my career choice, because I knew God had a different path for me that didn't require compromise. The last piece of this surrender is getting rid of anything that I have acquired outside of God's provision. Designer items, memories tied to an old life, and even some of the things that I thought defined me. By doing this, I am now making room for the new life that God has created. I want everything in my life to reflect on God's will, from the way that I spend my time to how I manage my finances and how I serve others. This year, I'm focused on cultivating who God has called me to be, not who the world says I should be, not even who my family or friends think I should be, but who God says I am. I invite all of you to join me in surrendering this year completely to Him. Nobody said it would be easy. Nobody said it would be easy. But I promise it is so worth it. Let's let go of the old and make space for the new. It is January 15th when I'm making this video. I have been on a 21-day fast with Transformation Church, and it has completely changed my mind. The funniest thing that he said that's just in my mind is like, after this fast, you're gonna have to make a new vision board. And that's what I want. Like, any vision that you have in your mind, understand like God's plan versus your plan. I'll take God's any day.
Keep your heart safe. It's either now or never. Don't let it pass you by.